Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Welcome, welcome. Get the music started. Alright. Start making these eggs. Alright. Let's do this. Thank you all so much for coming through. Really appreciate it. Drop a thumbs up if you haven't done so yet. And, yeah. Let's get this shiny boy. Or girl. Ooh, 1 egg. 2 eggs. 3. Alright. It's one of those times where you just gotta wait. Gotta wait. Thank you so much for dropping that thumbs up, whoever came through, just to sneak that like in. I really appreciate it. 1, 2, 3. Check it. On this Monday night, just trying to get things right. How many eggs are we gonna lay? Oshawatt, little, you gotta play. Bring me some shinies. I want them fucking shinies. That's all this stream is about. Shiny hunting, it's what it's all about. We really aren't getting many eggs. Let's skip this one. Go with this one. Yeah. Come on, check it. There's a Pokemon egg inside. Do you want to take it? Yeah, took the egg. Oh, there's something else in the basket. It's another Pokemon egg. Do you want to take it? Yeah. Do you want to take it? Yeah. Took the egg. Oh, there's something else in the basket. It's another Pokemon egg. Do you want to take it? Yeah. Do you want to take it? You took the egg. Doesn't look like there's anything else more in the basket right now. We'll check in a couple of minutes from now. And nothing in the basket. All right. Nobody's getting to work. is shining right about now. I don't know. I'm bored. I was channeling the ODB through me. Yo, what is up? Shellow's lover. Let's see, we got any eggs? We got 2, we got 3. Is there 4? Yes, there is 4. A 5th one, of course. How is it incorrect? Hold on. Alright, I check these eggs. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Fucking bitch. Are you fucking kidding me right now? they sleeping instead of breeding? I really wish I was getting more than like 5 eggs at a time. Okay, I'm 6, 7. Okay. Oh, let's go. Let's go. And Reds beat the Cubs 7-6. Fuck. You get the Rowlet? I did get the Rowlet. I did get the Rowlet. Alright, I was trying to set something up on my phone and purchase some lottery tickets, but apparently I can't do that. Making the hatch into a short? I could. I could. Shit, I could do that now. Let's do that while we wait for some more eggs. Hold on, let me double check where it was in my shorts. I believe Anthony actually wasn't there for that one. That was my last live video of doing that, so let me go there. View my videos. Okay, cool. Yo, somewhere over here.
And just walk in there and just be like, that's cool, and then walk out. Something. Oh, we got it!
There it is.
We got it in China! Oh, we got it! We got it in China!
There we go. Actually, not that. Back. apologize. I apologize. Well, the whole neighborhood, right? I'm not making it because I missed. I'm sorry, I'm making this short right now since we're in the middle of hatching eggs. Alright, I think my sandwich might be done. Almost. Alright. Oh, we actually got a decent amount of eggs this time around. Look at that. Alright, cool. I made a short. And my internet is crashing. This is because I made the short and now it's uploading it. I'm almost sure I just caused that little blip real quick when I uploaded that short. Oops. That says it's uploaded, so there you go. Is the raid over for that mon? It is. Did you want a Oshawatt? It comes back next week. If you wanted to actually solo it next week, I highly suggest you take this Paldean Tauros that you can only get Scarlet wise because it's the firefighting one, and then you do the Austin Johns solo guide to it. I literally caught one just for you, so let me know if you want it. Yesterday's hunt was for the shiny version of it, but before the hunt started, I was just like, Bonzo's gonna want one of these. I'm sure he's gonna want to solo it. It's such an easy solo too if you actually end up seeing it. Got a few from random raids. What Terra does it need to be? I don't think it needs to actually even be a specific Terra, cause the dude was using Raging Bull, which is a normal move, but the Terra they had was fire, so like the Terra does not even matter. Once you Terra during that raid, it's gonna be literally just to boost your stats to just deliver the final blow. It's not even... You don't even need a boost. I mean, I guess if you wanted to do a normal boost, you could, because I think Raging Bull is a normal. But yeah, firefighting Paldea Tauros. 24 defense, 24 off. I mean, 252 defense, 252 offense, and then 4 on the HP. So basically, max out the attack and defense. Get the HP as the last bit, and then you need Tail Whip, Raging Bull, and Sunny Day. Literally just those 3 moves. It should have the other ability that is not Intimidate. Whichever ability is not Intimidate, you want that on it. And then yeah. That's what we're gonna be looking for. Once you do that, I believe the raid goes as follows. You tail whip until you get knocked out. Since you're soloing it, you getting knocked out is going to be the only repercussion to your time bar, and you need to be knocked out. After a certain point, Samurott pretty much only critical hits you, which is fine. You should already have enough defense, and it's a tanky mon, so once it crits you one time, whatever your ability is, you immediately get boosted max attack. So Chom's throwing big time at Fall Guys. Dude, you were throwing all night last night. Mr. I can go further than Chavez in solos, but still was the first one to get eliminated in the finals. Ha. Ha. But yeah, after that, you get critted. It maxes out your HP. It's basically a belly drum without actually having to use the move belly drum. Excuse me, but how many times did I have to carry you? I carried the win duos. What are you talking about? But yeah, basically it's a free belly drum with that ability once you get crit hit, which Samurott tends to have high crit. You know, does that move? I think it's focus energy. And then a lot of the moves that it knows already has a high chance of crit hitting. Then you Rage Bull all the way till the end. Oh, it was me that won Hexagon. See, you thought you won, but the thing is, it timed you out. Since I was so high up, you know? No, it wasn't. I literally watched you fall into the slime right next to me. You saw somebody else. I don't know, Blake. I don't think you're winning this argument. The last one is a perfect! Bonzo! Do you want this perfect? I'll give it to you if one of these are shiny, because then I can't reset. Yeah, because then I have to give them one by one. You're not falling in Fall Guys. You ain't doing it right. See, if I did happen to fall, it's in the name of the game, Fall Guys. You gotta fall. these eggs are taking forever to hatch. Fine, don't get you crowns. Bonzo has crowns. Bonzo, tell him all about your crowns. He drinks about 6 crowns on the weekends, probably a little bit more. I'm sure he can drink more than 6 crowns on the weekend. And then crowns are worthless. Are worthless the more you have, dude. Seriously, I literally had to argue that with Blake the other day. Really worthy crowns are unique. Well, I say the value in crowns was the fact that you would actually be able to win the game and use what you won to, you know, buy outfits instead of actually having to use currency to buy outfits. And if you didn't have the game before you started the game, then the in-game currency that you would have had going into said first season that you'd win through the season pass would not be able to win you the next season pass, which only still had enough to give you the next season pass. And then after you'd get the next season pass, maybe you'd have enough leftovers to just get you one more outfit. That's like fucking 18 months of season passes that you gotta pretty much go through until you can actually like be like, yo, I got myself something worth getting because the game said it was worth more than anything. And that's basically it. The game literally says it was worth more than kudos and all that stuff. Now you get fragments to make crowns, basically makes them worth... Dude. If it wasn't for crown shards, I'm sure I wouldn't have had over 400 crowns at this point. But I'll say this much. I don't see the point of crowns, including crown shards. You rack them up to get to whatever the crown ranking level is. Those crown ranking rewards were so much more gratifying. They were something to be prized. Back when literally you would have to win Fall Mountain, Hexagon, or Jump Around. Very rarely would you get Royal Fumble. But those were your 4. You made it there, you had a chance to get a crown. After that, you had a chance to get one of them golden outfits. Now, yeah, I'm at 458 right now. I got my golden witch. Yo, what is up, Screwed Up Texas? Yeah, imagine if you had to play by the old rules, Blake, to get the golden witch. Jueves? Yeah, I mean, I don't think you would have. At least not at this point. You do throw a lot, Blake, but you do get some wins. And in those days, you would get wins. I think you would have gotten that golden witch. It's just, I've definitely gotten close to getting the golden witch And I was like, what, under 300 before they got ported over to Switch and Xbox, and then they changed the rules. Like even then, man, those days of waking up, playing solo, and then I'm not even gonna lie, man, fucking winning. That's why I'm so fond of Fall Mountain. The majority of my wins were on that. Like, I almost want to just do customs and just only Fall Mountain. We all just only do Fall Mountain, that's it. Yeah, 220. Yeah, it was somewhere around there. So I basically gained 200 just by casually playing the game. I don't have to wake up early in the morning, like 8, 9 o'clock, play the game for like an hour, eat breakfast, then get ready for work. You know, it ain't like that no more. It's actually a little disappointing, because that was actually really fun. Like, oh man, they wake up real early. Let's see if anybody else is on, you know, maybe some of the older people. See if they're actually around. Those were some tough matches, man. Trying to get that one crown. Being pissed off because you made it almost to the last round. Almost. And that one asshole fucking pushes you off. And pretty much says, be gone. And all you can do is just woo all the way down. Don't get me wrong, I love the game. It's a fun game. I'll never not want to play that game, but I can't dedicate the streaming time for a game like that anymore. I need to move forward. And unfortunately, I feel like I took 2 steps forward by playing Pokemon, but then I took 1 step back because that's all you guys want to see me do now. Pokemon. Nobody's mentioned about anything about my video from earlier. Did you guys enjoy the part 1 of the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog? It's a real game. Sega made it. It's free to play on Steam. You want to check out some gameplay of it? The first part is already up on my channel. Nobody's talked about it yet. But is it for the Switch? I think it's Steam only. I mean, we can check right now. Let's hatch this egg real quick. I'm more than sure it's Steam only. Didn't you go fast enough? Actually, he didn't. You'll see. You'll see. Yeah, it doesn't look like it came out on anything other than PC. Because it would have been up here. It was free to play. It just came out. Murder and Nintendo don't think they match. Apparently, yeah, the ABC murders. I mean, to be perfectly honest, it's a visual novel, so like, if they could do Ace Attorney on the Switch, they could do this game because it plays a lot like it. Nah, nobody said anything about the video that I made. Nobody said anything about, you know, whether or not I did a good job on the thumbnail at the very least. I made a new, like, it's really hard making thumbnails, but I spent literally an hour last night, an hour, trying to figure out how to do the stamp thingy again in Canva because Canva updated, so yeah, that sucked. Thumbnail looks really good, I'll say that, thank you. Now that makes me feel better. All that time I spent not sleeping because I looked that shit up. Nothing's more frustrating than when you understand a program and then the people that make the program pretty much say like, hey, we got a new version of this program. Use it. What? Use it! And then the options they used to have are not even like, they're literally not even there. You're looking at the program and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And then very, very tiny lettering. Hyperlink too. Would you like to use the previous version? And it doesn't keep the previous version if you want to use previous version all the time. You have to click it every single fucking time. So every time I made a mistake, I'd have to do the thumbnail all over again and then fucking put that thing again that pretty much said, let me use the, please, just let me use it. Let me use it. Yo, that happened to Jen before? Yeah, it probably just recently happened to Jen. 'Cause it just recently happened to me. Yeah, they call the thing that I did with my thumbnail with my natural person, they call it an outline, but I also found it to be called a stamp. I don't care what it is. It just needed to work, and it wasn't working for me last night. Didn't help that me and Blake were up. And I was carrying them in duos. I swear to God, Blake, I have to carry you tonight. I don't know about how I feel about, you know, staying up and carrying you, man. Getting a little hard. My achy breaky back. No, it takes so much. Yo, what is up, WCG2? Just remember who got the win last night. That's all I gotta say. I do. It was this guy. keep throwing stones, Blake. Gotta remember. Throw a rock at me, I could just pick that rock back up and throw it right back at you. No, it was me. Nah, it was me. That's how I remember it. You told me to remember who did it, and I did. Oh, dude. Okay. All right. So, everybody. I am super excited. I'm sure you guys probably heard me at one time say that I was planning to do something very special for Easter. If you guys didn't, or if I didn't mention, I probably just talked to some of my other friends about it. You know, my in real life friends, and I talk to you guys a lot too, so like I could be confusing my conversations, but either way, I really wanted to do something special for the ham this year, and so this smoker, which is pretty much like a grill, but it uses wood pellets and all that stuff. I've been looking at one that literally is like state of the fucking art. Like, I can control it from my phone. I can put a meat probe, hook it up to the thing, and it will tell me the exact temperature of what I'm cooking. Bro, is the Pokemon Stadium for N64 really the N64? Yeah, it is going to be on the N64 expansion pack. I believe they slated that May or June. And it's supposed to be Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. Both of them are gonna be coming to the N64 expansion pack. So basically, Nintendo Switch Online expansion plus whatever. I don't know about smokes. Nothing beats a charcoal grill, dude. So the thing that I have a charcoal grill, but the thing is, I do not have a consistent temperature whenever I'm cooking shit. And when you're cooking shit, especially in a smoker, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be baking a ham. Say this ham was like completely raw, which it won't be, but say it was completely raw. That would be like a 10-hour cook. If you were to be using a charcoal grill, you know how many times you'd have to refill the charcoal, light it back up, and then put the shit back on there? Like, that's the least amount of stuff you want to do. You're fucking up if you're thinking about doing something like that. You want either a gas grill, or in my case, I have a wood pellet smoker. So I'm gonna be smoking a ham. I am actually really excited because, you know, you get smoked ham from like the deli or whatever, but I'm actually gonna be able to physically do that myself. And I'm eerily excited, but also nervous, because the ham that I have, it was gifted to me by work from a vendor. It's almost $100 ham. I got a $90+ ham in my freezer, which I need to take out of my freezer like Thursday or some shit. I got a $90+ ham in my freezer that I'm gonna be smoking on my grill. Dude, Yo, let's go minigame time with the homie. Dude, I don't know if they actually confirmed whether or not we're gonna be able to do the minigames on it. $100 hand? God damn, that must be a nice ass hand. Well, it's from the Honey Baked Ham Company, which, if you want to look them up, Honey Baked Ham CO. I am like, I knew I was gonna be getting a ham, but I never paid like over $30 for a ham. Like, it was like always around 20 something dollars, maybe borderline $30, maybe. But I mean, you were getting like 10, sometimes 12-pound hams at that price. It just felt like you were getting meat. You heard of them before? You might have actually delivered some of their stuff when you're... 'Cause I think they do more than just ham. They might actually do sandwiches and shit. So maybe when you're delivering, you might have delivered something from there. They cater as well, I believe, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Either way. I'm really excited because, like, the smoker that I have, like I said, it went on sale. This thing after taxes is normally around $1,000. So like, it's $900 before taxes, give or take. We might have gotten a ham from them before. Actually, you might have. They're apparently a really popular ham company. I've never heard of them until I got the voucher for it. So, smoker that I got. This thing can retail for about $1,000. I think they're discontinuing this specific model because they're about to come out with a new one. So the one that I got is super discounted, but the thing is, I can turn the thing on from my phone. I can turn the motherfucker on from my phone. I can see what the internal temp is from my... Oh, the stream's going. Shit. Okay, it came back. Okay, so it's back. But literally, I'll be able to turn it on from my phone. I'll be able to know the internal temperature of the fucking thing from my phone. I will be able to have a meat probe or a probe, and it has 6 probes, so I could be probing like 6 different slabs of ribs if I was doing some shit like that. So I could have but I'm not going to. Either way, the capabilities of all that makes the whole idea of preparing food, cooking the food, and all that stuff, it makes it less of a hassle. As a matter of fact, if I happen to use one of their pre-made recipes or pre-made temperatures for certain foods, I'll actually get an alert on my phone that tells me like, yo, your shit's done. Like, I don't even need to like check my phone to be like, oh shit, is it done yet? It will tell me it's done. Be like, yo, motherfucker. And then it will turn itself off if you told it that it should be done at a certain temperature. And it'll just keep it warm. It won't turn off completely. It'll just go into just keep warm mode. Dude. I just assembled it. Like, the last pieces today. Yesterday, I had a lot of stuff that I had to, like, put together. But literally, the last piece came together today. And I'm now excited at all the possibilities I'll be able to do. Minigames were confirmed at the end. Let's go. All right. So we're gonna be able to minigame with each other. My only issue with playing Pokemon Coliseum is that all the Pokemon that you get in the game are like prefabbed. It's really like Austin Johns and even A-Drive. They theorize that very soon, possibly going into the fall that we're going to be able to get the remakes of red, blue, yellow, green, silver, and gold. So that way, when we play Coliseum 1 and 2, we can actually catch the Pokemon, bring them into Pokemon Coliseum, and then we can actually play the actual, like, I guess, story mode of the game. My mom always cooks our hams on the stove. She's never smoked them. On the stove or in the oven? She cooks it on the stove. I really want... That's an interesting concept. Oven, my bad. Okay, yeah. Last year I did it in the oven. The only thing is I have a double oven. So, like, even though I could technically, you know, compartmentalize, you know, top and bottom. So, like, top one would be doing a certain temperature and the bottom one will be doing a certain temperature. You don't have enough space to actually put the ham in there, at least doing what you needed to do. And every single time I've taken the ham or anything, period, to be perfectly honest, anything, period. Anytime I've had to do that, I'm not gonna lie, it's a pain in the ass. It doesn't come out of the oven, it comes out angled, things are splashing, I'm trying to pick it up with my fucking hands, nah, not happening. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh, now meow now. Jeez. Jesus! This song always feels like it's so, like, uplifting. I don't know. It's almost like the end of an anime when something just happened that, like, it was bittersweet. I don't know, that's what that... What's up, Tom? It's good to see you, man. Not only documentaries. Welcome, welcome. Time for Blake's favorite sandwich. So, found you by seeing what Scarvio players are streaming live. Nice. I'm glad I'm being suggested. YouTube algorithm is something. You're gonna do a pink Murkrow? Nice! Is it pink? To me it looks a little purple, but I guess it is pink. Alright, time to play the waiting game. Right, and you can come back. You're gonna make them nervous for making eggs. They don't want to see you making eggs, Raiden. Magenta most accurately, perhaps. I mean, ain't that a mix of pink and purple? Then we're both right, right? Alright. Will I get the orange shell? Oshawatt. Got two random Murkrows and Violet. Did you? Such a nice shiny. Murkrow and Honchkrow were really some of the cooler mods that I liked from that generation that it came out, which I believe it was generation... Was it 3 or 4? Murkrow 3 or 4. They are easy to spot. Wrong. Second? Murkrow was second generation? Was Honchkrow then... No, Murkrow was not second generation. No, Murkrow was not second generation. It couldn't have been. True pre-2000s Pokemon? I'm sure I passed by other... Yes, it was. It was? I was there for it. Not an easy scene. I'm trying to think right now. Hold on. Hold on. There wasn't a lot of dark types that generation. No way. No way. There wasn't a... First Cotton Gold in Cancel, mind you. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. I know Houndour is in that. I know Houndour was in it. Check the ends. Alright. That's why I'm thinking of Honchkrow. Okay. That's why I'm thinking Honchkrow's... Okay. That's why. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking Gen 4 because of Honchkrow. It was a Gen 2 mon. Let's go. I always love Murkrow. Yeah, that's why. Honchkrow is Gen 4, and that's why I was confusing it with Gen 4. It did. Gen 4 pretty much gave you, you know, the Magmar, Electabuzz. Weirdly enough, we didn't get a Jinx evolution, and also, Gen 4 gave us a lot of the baby mons. So, you know, we got a lot of like Igglybuff, Cleffa, Electabuzz. I think the Jinx was stymied by controversy. It was. I think the Dark Elite Four has a Murkrow in Silver and Gold. And the Honchkrow is in Gen 4 remakes. Is it? Oh, okay. Gen 4 was mostly evolutions. Cleffa was Gen 2. Karen. Anomaly Yeah, what's up with the caps lock? Some people take offense to whenever you just caps lock. Your caps lock key is broken? That sucks. I hope you don't use whatever thing you're on that's using the caps lock as a personal, well, professional email, because they'll always tell you in email etiquette, do not cap locks when you respond to somebody, because it basically makes them feel like you are yelling at them and it feels like it's an aggressive message. I wonder where Anthony is. He must be squeezing Rosalina and Daisy's butt cheeks. I mean, I understood it when he was squeezing their butt cheeks watching WrestleMania. I mean, he only had so many hands and so many eyes to do so much. But I mean, tonight, I mean, Anthony, what are you doing? You giving them some extra squeezes because you were a little distracted from guys hugging each other and laying each other down on the floor gently, and then whispering in their ears, Anthony is squeezing Rosalina's butt right now, we gotta make it real good. And you think that's what was going on? Pull up the screen keyboard from your Start PC menu and turn it off. Oh, there you go. Bonzo actually figured out a way for you to actually turn your caps lock key off. Genius. Oh, Bonzo will always try to fix a problem. But the only problem that Bonzo can't fix is not having enough hands to shiny hunt on all of his SPs. He's gonna have 15 SPs, and then like fucking 50 DSs, and then like maybe 2 3DSs. I think he already has 2, so he doesn't need to buy another one. And he's gonna be shiny hunt. He's gonna have like it's gonna look like a whole table. Like, think of like a computer table, and they're gonna all be like stationed. And he's gonna have timers and all that stuff, and beepers, so like if he forgets, it's just gonna be like beep 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 beep. Oh, gotta do this one. Beep 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 beep. Gotta do this one. Watch. Just search OSK and it should be there. Anthony was squeezing the cheeks because he was nervous while watching wrestling. He left a huge imprint on their asses because he squeezed so hard. Damn. I mean, I'm sure he definitely squeezed a little bit harder when he was pissed off that his buddy Cody Rhodes didn't win. I'm sure he was just like, "Arr!" And they're like, "Ah." I'm not gonna repeat that again. So if you're gonna have to clip that and save that if you want me to do that again. Nah, they love the art. They said they liked a man with strong hands. Damn, dude. Was that why they went with Anthony and they left you? Because your grip wasn't strong enough? Peach said that her peaches need to be gently rubbed. You know, like... So yeah, when I was assembling that smoker earlier today, I actually needed help from my uncle to flip the thing because the majority of the stuff is already assembled top-wise. I just need to put the legs on and all that stuff, and I already did all of that, but the thing is I gotta flip it. This thing weighs about 40 pounds more than I do, and I don't know anybody here that can bench press 40 pounds more than their actual body weight. If you can, you're probably on the more muscular side. As you can see, this Superman chest ain't looking so Superman. So, no, I would never take Anthony away from the butt cheeks of those two. He claimed those. But, basically, when he came over, man, it was a very accomplishment of a feeling for me, because, like, I did it. This is my big boy toy. I'm really excited to use it. Like, the thing itself actually just, I personally just can't believe that. I'm there. I'll be doing it. No, I can bench 3 tons easy with my hoist at work. I'm sure if you got a hoist, yeah, it'll help you out. In that case, I can lift too. I can lift a max of 3 tons too with my pallet jack. Someone gotta press the button. Imagine that's you do a workout video where it looks like you're like benching that much, and you're just underneath it, just like Everybody believes it. You go viral. If AI artists are a thing, then I can pick. I mean, AR artists are a thing. I almost want an AI artist to make a picture of you and me, Bonzo, playing fucking Lucky Paw live at Lollapalooza. If they can ever, if it has to happen. I'll figure it out, maybe, if I remember. You, me, Bonzo, playing Lucky Paw, Lollapalooza. And if you guys don't know what the song Lucky Paw is, then you better play every fucking video that I played live from the very beginning, because guess what? That intro song, that's like the sample of us playing Lucky Paw. Do they just AI to make the art and they don't actually draw anything? Nah, fuck that. They're gonna draw it. No, but I do know that they have like AI pretty much grabbing pictures. Like, say like you're just like, yo, I want to see Joe Biden performing with the Wu-Tang Clan, and then somehow the AI actually is able to like fucking Photoshop Biden in there with a microphone, and all of a sudden he's doing 37 chambers with the Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. You ain't living with the Wu. I don't know what you been doing, but woo, woo, woo. Takes pics off the internet and creates the picture? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Well, then we have to put pictures of you in a drum set, me playing a guitar. I don't know. I'll bust out the Fender. You'll bust out your drum set. We'll take the pictures, and then somehow we're gonna be famous, world famous. Just get an actual artist to do it. I guess we can pay somebody. Alright, how much time is left on this egg hatcher thing? So I have 13 more minutes? Fuck it. 10 more minutes of hatching eggs. Let's go. Raiden, come back. Go Raiden, come back. You can put it all on me. But basically, if you guys haven't seen my video of the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, I honestly thought I was getting an April Fool's joke that day, and I will say it at the end of my last video, but dude, how does a game like that come out literally like April Fool's, and then on top of that, fucking, it's actually made by Sega? It's like, what? I felt like I was getting an April Fool. Did anomaly break his PC with the screen keyboard? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they left. Who knows? But if they're still around, definitely let us know. You're welcome to chat with us. We want to chat. That's what this stream is all about. Chill. I'll actually put that in the title. Oshawatt chill hunting. Chill. Caps Lock deleted his System 32. Ah, computer joke. You delete System 32, your fucking whole thing doesn't work anymore. Like, why is it even called System 32? I don't know. I really don't. I'll probably learn it soon. I don't know. Just like Alt F4, a great shortcut for non-streamers. Is Alt F4 the one where you switch different screens? Like, say you have more than one virtual screen. Is that the one where you switch the screens? It's like... No, that's Alt Tab. Oh, okay. I know Alt F4 is something. I'm trying to blank. My tongue is annoying the fuck out of me because I bit the shit out of it last Friday. And it's barely healed just enough to where it's not swollen, but it feels like it's scabbed on a specific part of my tongue. Dude, you have like... Alright. Blake, you are very particular with stuff that you eat. So I want to ask you a question, sir. Do you like guacamole? It's okay to say no. I hate it. I tried it before and thought it was nasty. Do you like cheesecake? Don't press Alt F4. That closes your... It is what closes... That is it, isn't it? That is that shortcut. Bonzo, you almost had me do it. I was like, yeah. And then... Nope. It's too filling. Maybe if it's Oreo, I'll eat it a little bit, but... A little bit, but not much. Damn. Damn, Blake. You know, at your age, I was probably just as picky of an eater, but even then, I still ate cheesecake. And the thing is, I shouldn't be eating cheesecake. People close to me know, especially Bonzo, knows what dairy does to me. I should not be doing that. Alright, Blake. If you were to go to a steakhouse, what would you order? Chicken nuggets? Bonzo was too quick, I'm sorry. It's time to hatch these eggs. Bonzo, when you on, you on. What Bonzo said, or a burger. I don't like steak. Really? Really? You would order a burger at a steakhouse versus an actual steak because you don't like steak. Alright. Alright, remind me what you get at Chick-fil-A? Like if you were to like really be hungry at Chick-fil-A, what would you get? You would bring Mikey D's? Mickey D's? He'd bring his Mickey D's into the steakhouse? Nah, he's classier. He'd bring his Chick-fil-A to the steakhouse. They'd allow him to come in, especially if it was you know, like a Texas Roadhouse. All of them have to be religious, just like Chick-fil-A. Dude, if I don't get this shiny tonight, at least Bonzo was on it. Had me rolling. They see me rolling. I assume the music is over. It is. Alright. I think I've almost pinpointed exactly when my playlist of lo-fi music that is free for me to play through Epidemics pretty much ends. But no, Blake, remind me what you order from Chick-fil-A. You get the deluxe sandwich with a large waffle fry. If I'm really hungry, I'll get the mac and cheese as well. But if I haven't gotten the mac and cheese in a while, so I guess you weren't that hungry enough to get the mac and cheese. Actually, Jada used to get the mac and cheese, but she'll only add it to the order if, say, we're gonna get it delivered and we need to like reach a price threshold in order to make it worth the people through the app and delivering it to, you know, complete the process. But yeah, that being said, yeah, she normally doesn't really go for the waffle fries is really good, but alright, the deluxe sandwich. So you like lettuce, tomato, and cheese. I don't believe that comes with onion on top of it, and I don't believe that comes with pickles on it. Do you like pickles, Blake? It comes with pickles and no onions. Spend more than $25 to get a free shipping and end up paying $10 more for, yeah, pretty much after the fees and the tip, which I always feel bad tipping them anything less than $5 because I want to at least get them a gallon of gas, and right now a gallon of gas around here is like $4. So like, you gotta at least get $5. Give them a gallon of gas. Keep their, you know, their job pretty much, you know, help them sustain themselves. I love pickles. A burger and chicken sandwich is incomplete without them. Okay, so you love pickles. How do you feel about onions? Always tree fitty tip. No, I'm not gonna do a tree fitty tip. That, like I said, it's like $4 a gallon for gas. I gotta at least give them like a gallon plus. It just feels. It just feels like it's right. You got to. They doing you a solid. You gotta pay it forward. Some of these people have families they're trying to feed and shit. I don't mind onions, but the only problem is it makes the rest of my food taste weird. There's this one time I ordered a quarter pounder at McDonald's and they loaded it up with onions. Okay, well, I mean, if you load it up with onions, that's a different story. That's a different story. So, I assume onion rings. I assume you're not a fan of them. You're like, or would you just eat like 2 and just be like, I'm done with onions and onion rings for the rest of the day? I do 5 up to, yeah, I mean, you got to. You gotta at least, I mean, drop the Lincoln, man. Fucking George Washington only did so much, man. Fucking, you have to at least Lincoln it up. I don't got the cash to be dropping no Andrew Jacksons, man. And if I'm dropping some Benjamins, man, I definitely wasn't presidential. I definitely was a fucking inventor and genius. If I'm be dropping some fucking Benjamins and shit, making money like that. We don't talk about Jefferson. The $10 bill, it's just whatever. It's 10. You could have 2 Lincolns for that Jefferson. Never had onion rings before? Really? Really? I suggest the next time you go to a fast food place, if it is feasible, add a side of onion rings, but you gotta choose some good places to do that. You gotta choose some good places to do that. Where are my favorite onion rings from? I mean, I like the ones from Burger King. They aight. Do you like the chicken fries from Burger King? The chicken fries from Burger King is like a love-hate relationship. I love them so much, but I have had experiences where they were just like extra dried out, almost like they cooked them like an hour ago and kept them in the warmer, and then it was just a dry piece of meat. I might as well have been eating chicken jerky that was encrusted. You just finished the video? Nice! Dude, Jose is a pro, you fucking... I was complaining for a whole hour about like nobody's been talking about that video. And you can ask Bonzo and Blake. You can literally ask them. I've been complaining for a long ass time about like nobody's talked about it. I want some feedback, you know, and now that you're here, at least you can give me some feedback. What do you feel about it? How do you feel like Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's my second time that I had to play it because the first time I played it, my audio quality was shit, and I didn't realize that until I finished the game. So I'm a little disappointed in myself, but that being said, playing it a second time, I felt like it was already long-winded, so I was not trying to do too much because I already did too much. And then... yeah, whatever. I feel you there. One time I had a chicken fry and they were cold and they... oh my god, you can't have a cold chicken fry? That's about as fucking bad as having a drink without a coaster. Fuck, man, that's vile. That's gonna be a hint to something that you guys are gonna be seeing soon. Might be the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, I don't know. I hope you guys remember that, and then when you watch the video, you'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it was good. I like it. It was okay. Cool. Yeah, so far the video isn't done yet. It's not done. I mean the game is not done. It looks like I'm gonna have to break it up into potentially 5 different segments. I did 4 earlier. It looks like it's gonna check out as long as I crop out certain stuff. I might not crop out too much because I want you guys to feel like it was almost like a live experience, but I mean, if I'm doing things like checking my phone and the game's still going on, I'm gonna definitely try to cut that out as much as I can. Never again, they get eaten first every time from now on. Oh, dude, yeah, dude. Fucking cold chicken fries, since they are so thin. Yeah, when they get cold, it's no bueno. The only way that you can actually reheat those up and have them actually even taste somewhat good is if you have an air fryer or a deep fryer. Basically a fryer. Because you can't put them in the oven. You put them in the microwave, they're done. Any little ounce of moisture that was in those chicken fries, gone. You might as well be eating the crust. And I wouldn't pan fry something like that. That's just, they're too tiny. What's the point of pan frying something? I always dip them in ketchup and I eat them. It's the best. You know, like I'll say this much. Now I can tolerate ketchup. Ketchup was never one of my favorite things. It was just like a weird, sweet and savory taste to it that was just off to me. But now that I really love barbecue sauce, I can kind of eat ketchup, but I'm not gonna put it on my fries. I don't need to moisten up my fries for them to go down my throat. Plus, to be perfectly honest, ketchup has a lot of sugar. It's not the most healthy thing already. As good as it tastes, they do have like the natural stuff and the stuff that's like more healthy and whatnot, but the flavor's gone. The flavor that made it good. The terrible, terrible, terrible goodness. Yeah, in Chicago, because I know we have Josue who's from down south, we got Blake from the east, and then anybody else that is not from the Chicagoland area. The Chicago style hot dog does not have ketchup on it. There's other things that sweeten it up, which is the relish. But if you're at a barbecue, does everybody really just have relish? Fucking, and even if they do, how often do they have the rest of the condiments that would go specifically on a Chicago style hot dog? If they do, fuck it. Then you load it up the way that Chicago does it. But in case you guys were wondering, you put a layer of mustard on top of relish, sports peppers. You got onions, 2 halves of a tomato, and I believe that's it. So yeah, there's no ketchup, nothing else. So yeah, mustard, tomato, relish, onion, all on top of a hot dog. And some people are so Chicago, they'll be like, "Oh my god, you're committing an atrocity by putting ketchup on a hot dog." Fuck that. I used to like ketchup, but now I don't much. I love ketchup. You should see how much ketchup I put on a burger, dude. If you're putting that much ketchup on a burger, then the burger was bad. Like, I understand not wanting your meat to taste like meat, but it's almost the argument of like getting a steak and putting A1 steak sauce on it. Was the meat even that good if you have to sauce it up? I always put ketchup on my hot dogs. No, I just love lots of ketchup on it, everything. Well, there you go. You're just trying to catch up to all your ketchup. I can't eat fries without it, especially if they're thick. They get dry. That's actually weird because I can definitely eat fries as long as they're not cold. Like, I don't need ketchup. You know what I actually kind of like with my fries? I feel like this might be a little bit weird, and some people might be like, "Oh, blasphemy!" But you might want to try this. You might want to try it. Honey mustard. Have you ever had honey mustard on your fries? I don't know. I'm asking the chat. I'll say this much: if you sauce anything up, it doesn't matter how bad that they cooked it, it'll still go down because you sauced it up. I don't even like mustard. You don't like mustard? Fair. I didn't like mustard for a long ass time. I think I started liking mustard more when I was like 27, 28 years old, somewhere around there, maybe even 26. And it just happened to grow on me because of spicy mustard. Somebody happened to have spicy mustard on ham when I was eating corned beef. And I was like, you know what? This ain't bad. I've tried it on chicken tenders before. Not a fan. Whenever I go to... You don't like honey mustard on your chicken tenders? I actually like that, but I specifically like sweet and sour sauce on my nuggets. Like, sweet and sour sauce is the shit. Szechuan sauce is also really good. But you don't lather that and shit. You dip that shit and you dip into that shit. I'm getting my shit, so I'll shit it up. But you dip when you go to Tooley's, I dip my chicken tenders and my cheese sticks in marinara sauce. You know, marinara sauce actually doesn't sound like it would have been weird. Like, a lot of people like marinara sauce, and if you're already doing it with your cheese sticks, you already got the flavor in your mouth, and you're only adding chicken to that mixture of flavors. Also, I can't wait to watch the Mario movie. I will watch... Oh, you're gonna watch it this Thursday? Dude, you gotta let me know the next time you catch me on stream how it was. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch it in time. I almost want to ask Bonzo to do it, but the thing is, this weekend is Easter weekend. I'm gonna be busy, and I'm sure he's gonna be really busy too. And it just, I almost feel like I'd have to take the day off, and then, you know, we'd have to go directly when he gets out after work, and we'd have to rush it and not really, you know, hang out. We'd just be watching the movie. I want to hang out with Bonzo, watch a movie, but not just like do that, you know? I want to fucking marinate. Cheese sticks are incomplete without it. I mean, Jada would definitely agree with that. There's been a couple of times when I've been to White Castle and they've forgotten to give me marinara sauce. And yeah, I almost feel like I need to buy a jar for her just in case shit like that happens. Yeah, I'll let you know, thank you. But I won't spoil it though, I'll just tell you what I think about the movie. That's the best thing. They have cheese sticks at White Castle? Of course they do. You can get them in 3, 6, and 9 piece for the cheese sticks. Literally, anytime I go to White Castle, Jada, that's a part of her order. I always go for the chicken rings, which is why she doesn't ask for chicken rings, because, come on. Let's be real. Sometimes when you eat them sliders, especially when you get a few of them, you think you're gonna eat the sliders and finish them because they're so tiny, but then after you finish like 2 of them, you're like, oh shit, man, I got all these chicken rings. So she'll help me finish them. Remember when me and Thad smashed the... Dude, that fucking Crave case! Dude, and fucking Thaddeus beat you. Imagine fucking... Alright. So Thaddeus was about 140. He actually was slim fit, as they call him. You know, slim, muscular build. He actually played sports and shit, so like he kept himself very he was always constantly doing stuff. That being said, man, Bonzo and him basically got a Crave case together. They split it 50-50. And I think Bonzo was on like slider number, I think you were like 2/3 through your sliders, whatever it was somewhere around 2/3 of your sliders. And then like Thaddeus was like, I'm done. And then you looked over at him and you're like, what? And then we both were looking at him and like, what? That was at the White Castle by Midway too, man. Fucking the memories keep flooding back. Dude's metabolism was fast like Ricky Bobby, dude. Literally the dude had a huge ass metabolism. There's been times where we invited him over to a barbecue and we hung out and ate, and the dude had a second plate before I was even done with my first one. And he was just ready for it, and with a smile on his face. Man, I miss Thaddeus. I know he said he slowed down a little bit, so all that eating probably caught up to him, but man, my mom still asks about Thaddeus. She asks about you and Thaddeus. Like, literally, Bonzo, when it comes to like my mom asking about things, she asks about my girlfriend, my cats, you, and Thaddeus. It's because he had 2 books. Also, don't forget to get in MKT to get Gucci this Wednesday. Oh shit, I do gotta do that, don't I? The fuck fell behind me? Oh, it was... That's weird. There's no way the wind could have blown that down. Alright, so a bag behind me just fell. It's been there for more than a couple of days. The window is closed. The door is closed. There should be no way that bag should have fallen right now. My house is officially... That's a clue. It's haunted. Alright, Bonzo. We need you, me, fucking Pokey Jesus, Prince of Punks, fucking whoever else was on the fucking Phasmophobia squad. We all need to fucking squad up right now, because I need to find out whether or not this is fucking a wraith, whether it's a fucking demon. Fuck, man. It could be a Hantu. Is a ghost or a fart? Probably a ghost. I'm telling you, it's probably a ghost. Where's the poltergeist, the thing that Luigi has that fucking sucks things up like Ghostbusters? I need some assistance here. Poltergust. Yeah, the poltergust. I need the poltergust. Somebody, get me a poltergust right now. As a matter of fact, don't just get it for me. Get it for yourself, because by the time you get here, chances are the ghost has probably got me. I think the only reason why the ghost isn't doing anything, because you know when you see Boo in those castles that are haunted, or all that other stuff, if you're looking at him, he doesn't move towards you. And right now, I think he's confusing the camera right here as me looking behind him. That's why he hasn't gotten me yet. But I fear as soon as the stream ends and I close this window, he's gonna get me. I think it's a bean burrito side effect. Fuck, man. Now you want me to... Now I want some Chipotle, you motherfucker. So I just gotta say, their Al Pastor chicken at Chipotle, pretty good. If you're not a big fan of spicy stuff, it's not really spicy, but it will have a minor kick. Minor, very minor. Like, you'll live. You'll taste what's going on, but you'll live. It's like a little tingle. It's like fairies dancing on your tongue and singing the praises of the food gods for blessing you. I don't know if I can trust places with meat in the shape of sugar cubes. I mean, that's kind of how I cut up my meat, but okay. I guess you wouldn't trust me cooking you food. Chipotle is addictive. If you haven't had it, avoid it. You'll be craving it 3 times a week. Like, my main thing is, I'm a big fan of black beans now. So I can get a burrito with black beans. I love their chicken. I love their steak. Their al ajillo chicken was pretty good. No, it was the al ajillo steak. That was pretty good. Fucking... I can't believe al pastor chicken was that good. Chipotle for me is just overrated Taco Bell. I've had it, never again. I disagree with overrated Taco Bell. Taco Bell basically gives you ground beef and tells you it's delicious. And by the way, it's grade D beef for Taco Bell, grade D. So if we were actually to put this on a scale of what normally humans eat to what normally is given out, period, store-wise, no store will sell you dog food that doesn't at least have grade C meat. So grade D, just imagine that, grade D. One grade underneath that. The FDA says that's okay for us to eat, and it's cheap. Taco Bell uses it because when you grind it up, do you even know the difference between a meat piece that was really fucking fatty or a meat piece that was, you know, generally not fat at all? Like, you pretty much turn your meat into pellets. Eventually there's gonna be enough meat pellets to overpower the fat pellets. Never heard of Chipotle before, but you want to try it? Oh, dude. So I don't get a burrito there. I usually get the burrito bowl, cause I'm always afraid of being really messy with my food, and yeah, knowing me, I would make a mess out of myself when it comes to an actual burrito. But if you do it in a bowl, all you gotta worry about is just a fork and a knife. That being said, yeah, it's pretty delicious stuff. I personally like to go there instead of just ordering it because I feel like I get less of what I want and more of what I don't want in it. The last time I went, it was like the line was packed. The person was just pissed off. They were already making decisions before I could even make a decision for them. Yo, Anthony's actually here. We can finally stop hearing the butt squeezing. Burrito bowl is not a burrito. True Mexican restaurants call that huaraches. It is a huarache. That is actually what it is. I mean, nobody said Chipotle was fucking authentic Mexican cuisine. They did what fucking everybody else does with ethnic food. They take it and slap a catchy name to it and sell it to the masses and just be like, yo. It's on their sign. Fake advertising. Man, fuck that sign. They need to fucking do one of those little things when you're like proofreading somebody's paper. They need to put like the little arrow thing like this underneath it, and then add what should be in there on the top of it. Conforto and the boys did major damage. Respect. Yeah, Cubs lost today by 1 point. They came back to lose by 1 point. Wow, Cubs are 1-3. Great start to the year. then again, there's 162 games in the year. One bad week don't mean shit. But you do like to have things kick off and worry more about the games later on in the year that might not... I mean, worry less about the games later on in the year. But yeah. 4 straight home runs in the 5th inning? Damn. Damn, 4 straight home runs? Four back-to-back jacks. Alright, do you like things in tortillas, or would you rather eat it out of a bowl? It's a flour tortilla too, by the way. 7 home runs in total. 1 being a grand slam. Dude, fucking Giants tearing it up today. Just do that for another 150, what, 8 games? We got 158 or 157 games left. It's a lot more easier to count those games this part of the year than it is other parts of the year. By the way, Bonzo, if you ever come over to my house and we happen to get Mexican food, I have Jalisco's right next to me. Small fucking authentic Mexican restaurant. Everybody in there is all Hispanic too. You don't have to worry about, you know, the ethnicity of the food being tainted. And then we also have Durango by me, which I kind of like, but the main reason why I like them is because they got some good hot sauce, man. That green hot sauce that they have, oh, fire. In the right way, and in the wrong way if you're Blake's taste buds. I like tortillas, but I saw people make their own bowl things from Chipotle when I did Grubhub. Yeah, so if you like a flour tortilla and or like burritos period, just go with a regular burrito. So you start off with your rice, so you get to choose between white and I think it's brown rice. So there you go, choose between those two. If you like refried beans or black beans, that is going to be your next option. So if you don't like either of those, you can ask for said items with or without the tortilla, because if you get it without the tortilla, it's the bowl. And then you go for your meat. Stack your meat up, whichever one you'd like. They got steak, they got pork, they got chicken, and right now they got 2 different types of chicken. If you want something that's got a little bit of citrus, but also a little bit of spice, the Al Pastor. They're asking me what I should get from Chipotle.
I've been sitting here for 10 minutes. Talking about my order, your order.
Yeah.
Old stories about when you see cousin.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That's the stream right now.
No! Can't talk about the game.
No, the game is boring.
No,
Because we're...
See? This should just be a stream of you talking about food.
Right, I should...
That's ridiculous. All of you are silly. I hope you know that.
We are ridiculous. We are. Oh, she gets a bean burrito from Taco Bell. Yeah, that she might actually like the regular burrito from Chipotle. It's gonna cost a little bit more, but dude, prices, whatever. You're getting quality food there. Take it from a person that worked at Qdoba. I literally saw how they make it, and it is, you can make certain things fast food wise. It's just, yeah. Thought it was Conforto who hit the Grand Slammy. Damn, I didn't get a shiny again. What the fuck? Alright, this is gonna be a 15-minute egg hatch extravaganza. Making her, might be. Bryce Johnson hit his first home run in the majors. Dude, that's pretty good. VR, dude. Correct me if I'm wrong, but VR might have actually been a former Cub. If not, then he was definitely facing the Cubs often, where I saw that. I saw the player. Good fucking hit for VR. Alright, after I make this sandwich, I gotta stand up. I've been sitting down for too long. The chiropractor recommends not to sit longer than an hour. At least not sitting in the same position for an hour, and they suggest to get up and move around. But like you said, more than likely higher quality beans at Chipotle than, oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, they got the meats. Like I said, after that, they got white queso that you can put on there. They got another type of cheese you could throw on there. Then you got your salsas that you can put on there. There's a corn salsa, which, I mean, whatever. I feel like that's more southern than anything. Or you can get your pico de gallo, which is pretty decent. And then after that, I think there's a couple more toppings that you can throw on there, but mostly it's all side stuff after that. And yeah, you cap it there with your burrito or bowl, and then after that, you just eat and enjoy. Like I said, what I normally eat is I go with white rice, black beans. I'll go with chicken. I'll do pico. Oh yeah, they do have lettuce there too. So if you want lettuce on it, you can throw lettuce in there. I'll do pico. Light on the lettuce. Extremely light, because I feel like whenever they do lettuce, they just like fucking give you a fucking handful of the lettuce, and they show you basically the Rasengan of lettuce. Like they just and just throw it down and just give you all the lettuce in the world. So extremely light on the lettuce. What's queso? Queso is cheese. Yeah. White queso basically means white cheese, but that's what they call it at Chipotle. I think there's another cheese you can get there too, but white queso is the main one. Yeah, that's what I get. And then if I'm really hungry at Chipotle, I'll go with the side of chips and salsa. So I'll get oh yeah, they're tortilla chips there. If they made them right that day, which they make them that day every day, oh man, it hits. It just has to be the right amount of salt. It has to be cooked the right amount of time, because if it's like, if it almost tastes like they just only barely fried it and you could still taste a little bit of the, you know, just made tortilla, it's not like a natural tortilla chip, I almost feel like I'm slighted a little bit, like, you guys shorted me. I looked at the stuff they had behind the counter at Chipotle when I would wait for an hour at Grubhub. Some of it looked really good, dude. I worked at Qdoba, which there's probably not many at all around here. Same concept. All the food they made there actually had me thinking about, you know, am I doing this right? Am I eating this shit right? There's anything that's more eye-opening, taste bud wise, it's definitely being forced to work in fast food. Whether if Chipotle doesn't feel like they're fast food, well, guess what? If I can't get into a fucking express line and have this shit done in less than 5 minutes, if I just literally say put this in there, then guess what? It's fast food. It's just fast food in a different way. McDonald's has an assembly line too. I've worked at Dunkin', McDonald's, and fucking Qdoba. They all pretty much do what fucking Ford did with making cars. What fucking... the one dude that pretty much showed how if you just make specific pieces to making a gun, you can make fucking thousands of guns faster than just specifically making things that just fit in one place. You know, like blueprints. If you have a blueprint, you just do this, put things together, put the pins together, blah blah blah, it works. Put the bolts and nuts together, you got a car, you know, fucking... that's how fast food works. I mean, it kind of is like Subway, but I'll say this much. Chipotle's got actual tortillas. Do you really trust them buns at Subway that have the same chemical that they use to fucking inflate the mattresses that you use to fucking do yoga on? Yeah, that's why those buns are so inflated. Yoga buns. And not the fucking kind that Anthony be squeezing before he came here because he was late. Anthony. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Waiting for an hour. What were you doing with Daisy's? Bounce of Subway ain't nothing like Chipotle. Yeah, Subway is way more base, man. It's way more basic. Like, they even found the chicken in fucking Subway to actually have, of all things, which, I mean, it's not bad. I don't mind it. It was like 90% soy based. 90% soy. You weren't even eating. It was basically them giving you imitation chicken at Subway. Imitation chicken. It's also the rubber that they use for the tires. It might be. Whatever chemical they use to make the bread at Subway to make it more inflated is definitely what they use in the foam mats for yoga, and I believe that. No, they got debunked that. Well, whatever. What is organic? Is what it is. Alright, I'm gonna be standing for a little bit. If I don't, then I'm gonna have a terrible ass day at work tomorrow. Ugh. They just slap organic on everything nowadays. Well, yeah, I mean, to be perfectly honest, Bonzo, have you seen the Super Size Me 2? I think it's on Hulu or Netflix. Watch it, and that will actually tell you why they slap organic on that shit. They keep claiming that they got steroids fucking making chicken breasts bigger and all that stuff, when in reality they're breeding bigger and bigger chickens. Well, yeah, it's all organic. There's never been steroids. They just know that the term organic and grass-fed and all that stuff just adds all the fucking attributes that attract people. Like, oh, it's organic. Oh, it's fresh, grass-fed. Alright. I guess I'll sit down. Nothing in the basket. Great. Everything's organic, fucking free range. These eggs are free range too. They're also organic. We legit sold solar powered dryers for almost $50 a piece. Solar powered dryers? What do you mean? Are you telling me that he literally sold fucking shit that you would hang outside to dry your clothes for $50 a piece? It was a rope for hanging clothes outside. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. That dude probably still made money. As much as that's fucking... He made bank too? Dude! Oh my god, what the fuck? Why aren't we that smart to think of something that dumb that people would just buy? Here's a string and a pole. And then another pole. And you can hang stuff off of this string, solar powered. Fucking somewhat genius, but the genius behind that is basically preying on people's inability to really think. Oh man, that's a good pop. Oh, oh. We'll just follow trends and get played easy. They sure do. Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. We're waiting for eggs anyways. Alright, I'm back everybody, don't worry. I hope you didn't miss me too much. Look at that, we actually got some eggs this time. Let's go. Same video of a guy had to install a charging station for electric vehicles, but had to be powered by a gas-powered generator. They had to so they had to still use gas to install these electric charge stations. I mean, at least that's the last bit of gas that they're gonna need for that. But I mean, not all electric vehicles are completely electric now, which I think if I'm gonna buy a new vehicle, I probably will have a hybrid. I just don't know what I'm gonna be getting. I haven't really been doing any research because it's probably gonna be something I'll be looking at in the summer. Right now, I think my main things are one, thinking about fixing up one project this year for the house, and then my other project will be basically building my my personal PC. I think this will be the year I'm gonna do it. I've talked about it a lot, and I think financially it's finally feasible for me to do something like that. Or the one where a guy carries a gas generator in the trunk of his Tesla to charge his car. Dude, that's fucking hilarious, because I would probably do something like that. Why wouldn't you? Your car already has the capability to store that much. Your trunk and your front, where you would have your engine, are pretty much both empty. Why not? Why not have something on the very minimum as a good backup like that? Assuming you don't store stuff in your car. I felt so bad because I was walking around last week and I went to get a lottery ticket, which I didn't win anything off of it, so there you guys go. Child didn't win the lottery, but I saw somebody parking their car, and even though the windows are tinted, you can see, and it was a Chevy Trailblazer, so it wasn't like that big like the Tahoe, but it was one of the bigger, it was a compact SUV. That being said, there's a lot of stuff that you can throw in that fucking car. Aside from the passenger seat and the driver's seat, that car was loaded with items. I felt so bad looking at that car because those people probably are either in between places right now, so they needed, you know, some way to transport that stuff, or where they live doesn't have enough space for all the things they need. And if that's the case, I feel even worse about that. Electric cars are just a pain to get repaired. Seen some basically pain. Yeah, dude. That's why, like, I'm not gonna be buying a used electric car, even though fucking some dealerships were paying out their ass for a used electric car because the used vehicles were starting to be sold. Well, their value was a lot higher than new cars. So I don't want to just take somebody's car that a dealership wanted to just take because they can flip it. So there's a lot of research that I'm gonna have to do when it comes to the next buy, especially if it is gonna be a hybrid, which seems like the only option. I mean, nothing else makes sense. Hybrids make sense. with how much money I've been paying for premium gas, I'd be literally paying half as much in electricity. The only cool thing would be is if I actually was able to hire an electrician to help run the electrical line that I would need to make a charge station in my garage. Otherwise, I believe I'm forced to do it with just regular 110 voltage, which, I mean, if I get home on E, and as long as I put it on, and then I think I need to give it like 8 hours to trickle charge, it should go from E to full, but if you had the actual charger station, I believe it's like not even an hour. Maintenance is expensive since they can't go to just any mechanic for it. Well, at this point, with the way that Biden really made the whole electrical car maintenance, I mean, not maintenance, the whole electrical car incentives and stuff, and the way that, I mean, I think Chevy said by 2026 they should be at least all hybrid, and a lot of other car companies are trying to be all hybrid by that benchmark. I think Dodge canceled a lot of their car lines because they are also jumping in on that, because you know what, it's happening. It's just happening. For burning fuel is going to be a thing of the past, and by the time, at least when I die, if you still have a gas-powered vehicle, it's probably gas backup, and that's probably all it's going to be. I think if you install a charging station, you need to register it, and others will see it when they're looking for charge stations through their car. Fuck that, I ain't gonna do that. I can eat my ass if I'm gonna be fucking telling them where my charge station's at. I'll look it up though. I really doubt they would be able to do an invasion of personal privacy like that by giving out your information like that. I'm sure you'd have to check it off as a thing that you'd be okay with people to do, because that's too personal of information. I'm sorry, but I'll look that up. It's like finding something good on eBay or Craigslist and getting scammed when you receive the product in the mail. That's why I always like to see a video of something working. That's true too, man. That's very true. Like, I am not gonna just buy anything, and even if you take it out for a test drive, you know those test drives are only fucking 5 minutes long. You know how you really want to know how the car works? You have to take it on the highway. You got to take it on the expressway. You got to fucking start going through some of these potholes that fucking my city has, and even the major city that I'm adjacent to that also has. Like, you gotta stress test this shit. The test drive should last at least 30 to 40 minutes. I mean, it should, but they ain't gonna waste their time like that. They want you in that car for 5 minutes, and then they want you to make a decision right away, and then they're gonna fucking stranglehold you at the fucking place. What is up, Nintendo? Like, they're gonna stranglehold you at the place and try to basically guilt you into buying the vehicle if you don't buy it right away. Because, one, oh, it might not be here next time you come, who knows? We already have it right here, blah blah blah. Well, fuck it. If it ain't here and you guys sell this kind of vehicle, and if it's supposed to be on the newer end of it, you guys will find it, or you guys will make it. That's it. I'm not saying electric vehicles aren't good. just aren't in a place to switch just to electric vehicle and mostly electric vehicles yet. Well, we're going to. As much as the world might not be ready for the change, majority of the world is already shifting. At least government-wise and policy-wise, they're shifting. We're going to be forced into this, and it might be there's going to be definitely a period of time when we're going to be really struggling because, like you said, we're probably not that prepared for it. I fully agree. We're not prepared, but we're going to be forced to go into it anyways. Plus, you think gas companies ain't gonna use their money to stay around for a while? They're lobbying. They're definitely lobbying, but I think they're a lot of the smarter gas companies are starting to think about, instead of being all gas, starting to implement some of those electric stations. Even if it is a half-an-hour charge for some people, you know, you can get a 5-minute charge and make it home. You can fucking whatever the case may be, like it's gonna shift in the next 10 years forcibly. It's not because we want it to, and I just don't want to be left behind. I don't want to be at the point where everything's already moved into that section and now I'm rushing to get myself a vehicle that pretty much qualifies for, you know, the new laws and all that shit. Nick Khan and Dane White will still be the CEOs of their respective companies. Oh yeah, for the merger for WWE and UFC. Yes. I heard about that. When was it? Was it last? No, it was this morning. So I'm listening to sports radio, and they weren't talking about the Cubs or Sox yet. They basically were talking about the WWE and the UFC are basically in talks to merge and become one entity. Basically, they will still be the CEOs of their separate organizations. So Vince McMahon and Dane White will be operating their separate entities, but they will be under the same umbrella of basically entertainment of people beating each other up. Should I start getting, start getting, Blake, you should have been started getting ready like 10 minutes ago. No, but gas companies definitely, they'd be dumb if they didn't see this coming, but they are pushing as much as they can right now. The thing is, everybody knows, you take this one thing away from the gas companies, then everybody has to find somebody else to back them up that has that much money. I wonder what that next company or that next industry will be, because I don't think the Silicon Valley and the tech sector are going to be very much of a good lobbyist. Alright, I'm going. Alright. Yeah, that's why I still feel like I need to get a hybrid car. I'm not gonna go fully electric just yet, mainly because gas is still gonna be available, and hopefully, I think this is the hope, when things do happen to shift over to where all we have is primarily electric vehicles, maybe the price of gas will go down. It'll still be available. I don't see us not using gas. We're weaning off of it a little bit. Beastie, what is up? Just hatching some eggs here. Hoping to get this shiny. And just basically talking stupid stuff. Well, not stupid, but just basically what we think is gonna happen. By all means, I'm an idiot. I could be wrong. You could probably be forcing these companies to do this shit. But even the car companies could probably be pushing the people to basically let them keep gas cars going on for a little while longer. The oil industry, the car industry, they are gonna definitely be put in a very weird chess match where I don't think the government's got them in checkmate just yet, but I think they did take away a really key piece. Chilling at a homie's house? Nah, y'all. You'll get it soon. Thank you, thank you. I think I will get it. I think I'll get it in this batch of eggs right here. In this exact moment, right now. Here it is. It's gonna be shiny. Watch everybody. Oh, great. Okay, next one, pretty much. Yeah, this one's gonna be it. This one's gonna be it. Oh, great. I mean, the next one after. Yeah, same. That's also what I meant. I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously, I wasn't. Oh. Great. Wait a second. Yep. The last one is what I meant. The last one of this bunch. The last one, right? That's what we meant? Right, BC? Oh, when I meant the last one, I didn't mean the last one of this bunch. My bad. But you all knew that. Let's go. Sorry, I saw Sparkles Pro. You have to look for the shell. The shell has to be an orange shell. We're looking for an orange shell on the chest. If it's if it looks like a sea sand shell, then it ain't what we're looking for. Shiny yet? No, not yet. Not yet. We've only got, I think, maybe... Fuck. 15 more eggs to check after this batch. Brock Lesnar is joining forces with Cody Rhodes against Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. No way. Brock Lesnar? Alright, tell me, does Brock Lesnar still have like that Viking haircut that he was rocking? I'm about to get on and do my Spirit Tomb. Dude, good luck, man. Good luck. I'll be getting off soon. I'm really trying to hatch these last eggs as quickly as I can. I swear I'm getting this shiny right here. Sometimes he has a ponytail or something, and sometimes he enters the ring wearing a cowboy hat. Yeah, the ponytail thing is what I'm referring to as the Viking thing, where it almost like he has it shaved down the sides, but the top almost ponytails all the way back. He also has a beard, yeah. He's still doing the Viking thing, and then he wears the cowboy shit. Okay. Interesting. Shows you how much I know about wrestling right there, if I'm asking questions like that. You're fucking kidding me. Fucking be shiny, Oshawatt. It'll be Brock Lesnar's first time back. First time being in a duo with anyone since 2004. Oh shit, since 2004. I know I was watching wrestling then. Who the fuck was Brock Lesnar's tag team partner? Fuck, even Bonzo was watching wrestling back then. Bonzo, do you remember? Who was his fucking partner back then? Was that the male-female tag team that he did? Rey Mysterio, I think? Oh, was it Rey? You know what? I think you're right. No. Maybe. I know Rey Mysterio tagged up with someone that was very unexpected. I wasn't born at that time yet. Oh shit. Way to fucking age me right there. Dude, you literally just made me feel old by saying that. Oh, Big Boss Man. Oh, dude. That is such a throwback. Dude, when I played SmackDown 2 Know Your... I think it was SmackDown 2 Know Your Role on the PlayStation 1. I believe he was one of the ones that you were able to play as. If it wasn't him, then it was the first SmackDown. Dude, Big Boss Man, that... You are really aging me by saying that. We went from being a Cobb country prisoner to a hardcore. Yeah, dude. You know, it it takes somebody that's willing to do some crazy stuff to do some crazy stuff. I mean, think about what wrestlers were even paid back in the days, and then you were a subcontractor through the WWE, which means they didn't have to pay you any insurance, or you know, you had to pretty much take care of your own your own taxes. So you had to pretty much keep all of your receipts, your pay stubs, and all that stuff. And if you wanted insurance, you had to buy it yourself. That sucks. Fuck that. It's coming up. It's coming up. Tyrone ain't in here. Ah. I heard him. I heard his ah. In case you guys don't know, my cat does not meow, and I'm starting to really feel like, and me and Jada pretty much feel like this is the actual case. He was never around cats long enough to actually develop an actual cat meow, because I think cats learn how to meow from other cats. I don't think he actually was around cats long enough to know how to meow properly. Alright, here it is. This is the shiny. I'm telling you right now, it's happening. Okay. When Lesnar left WWE in 2004, he transitioned to the NFL for a short time. Yeah, he was a part of the Minnesota Vikings. Ask Blake if he remembers about Brock Lesnar being on the practice squad. It wasn't like he was like, he played a snap or anything, but he was on the practice squad for the Minnesota Vikings. And then right after that, I believe he transitioned to being a firefighter. The fucking Minnesota Vikings? Yes, look it up, look it up. No, wait, I just tripped. Here it is. It's the shiny. It's right here. You son of a bitch. Yeah, look it up. Yeah, 04 to 06. Holy crap. Yeah, he was a Minnesota Viking for, I believe, and I believe he was only in the practice squad. I don't know if he actually saw any snaps or anything like that, but imagine this. Randy Moss and Brock Lesnar were in the same training camp during summer. Do you think they're best friends? Alright, Blake, do you remember Brock Lesnar being a part of the Minnesota Vikings? He's built to be a linebacker, but I think they were trying to get him to be an edge rusher. Like, he is built like Brian Urlacher. The dude literally reminds me a shit ton of what Brian Urlacher was. But the thing is, when we drafted Brian Urlacher in 2001 in Chicago, he was a safety. So that being said, we told him to bulk up. He did, and guess what? He looks like Brock Lesnar. And the main thing was he was fast, which I think Brock Lesnar was not, which is why I don't think he would have worked well as a linebacker. And yeah, it's hard transitioning from being a collegiate wrestler, which is what he was, to playing a professional sport that requires it at that time. I don't know if you really needed years of experience to understand what was going on at the NFL level, but you can't dumb down the NFL, especially at that time the NFL was going on. I don't even think he even finished the season. No, he didn't. He actually didn't. He was there for the 04 to 06 season, but I believe he was a practice squad person. In those days, Tom Brady and Giovanni Carmazzi weren't in the league for so long. Yeah, no, they weren't. Actually, Brady was making a name for himself at that time. Too bad Chuck Liddell and Brock Lesnar aren't the same weight class. That would have been a good UFC fight. It probably could have been. Alright, 2 left after this. Come on. Shine for me. Shine. Please. Ah. Alright, 2 more chances. Otherwise, you know, this is probably going to be one of those things that I might shiny hunts outside of this. I'm going to be stuck at work till 2 a.m. for a few days, so I need some things to do, and I think this would be a nice thing to help keep me a little preoccupied. It's not that hard. I can start up the eggs and do some random stuff, walk around. Lesnar later returned in 2012 and has been with them ever since. Yeah, Lesnar broke the undefeated streak for Undertaker. Didn't he get fired for that? Or was that just a rumor? Oh well, none of them shined. That's alright though. If I do get it, I'll be sure to save it in my gallery or whatever, and then when we start up the stream, I'm gonna be like, yo, check it out. I finally got it. It was a rumor? Yeah, it was a rumor. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, but that would have been a crazy fight. It would have. It really would have. Alright, thank you all so much for coming through. Catch you all on the next one. I appreciate everybody sitting through some very, very, very bland conversations and no excitement on the shiny end, but we'll get it. Till the next time, stay safe, have fun. I hope you all enjoyed this. I'll catch you all on the next one. John Cena defeated Brock Lesnar, and Triple H did the same. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. Anyways, yeah, I'll catch you all later. Till the next time, peace.